Welcome back to Who Died Today, the channel that dares to reveal the untold truths behind Hollywood's greatest icons. Today, we're peeling back the layers of 4 stars who took their final bow on October 1st in different years. And trust us, their stories are nothing short of jaw-dropping. We're starting with the once glamorous actress who went from red carpets to utter ruin. Her fall from grace is nothing the tabloids ever fully exposed. Then there's the Olympic legend who defied death, only to face an unexpected and shocking end. We'll dive into the dark secrets behind the joy girl of silent film, whose tragic downfall will make you question everything about Hollywood's golden age. And finally, we uncover the dramatic offstage life of a global music icon whose personal life was more shocking than his public persona. You won't want to miss this. Smash that subscribe button, ring the bell, and get ready, because what we're about to reveal will change the way you see these legends forever. Buckle up for legends lost on October 1st, shocking truths and forgotten scandals. Number 4. Charles Aznavour. Born Shaner Vaganag Aznavourian on May 22, 1924, in Paris, France, was more than just the Frank Sinatra of France. He was a cultural phenomenon whose influence spanned continents and generations. Born to Armenian immigrants, Aznavour's journey from a struggling performer to an international superstar is a testament to his unparalleled talent and unwavering determination. Aznavour's career spanned an incredible 8 decades, during which he recorded more than 1,200 songs in 8 languages. His distinctive voice, characterized by its raspy tone and emotional delivery, became his trademark. Early in his career, a vocal coach told him he would never succeed as a singer due to his voice and short stature. 5'3". In a moment of defiance that would define his career, Aznavour responded, "I'll make my faults my trademark." His breakthrough came in 1956 when he opened for Edith Piaf at the Olympia Music Hall in Paris. Piaf became his mentor and friend, helping to launch his career. Aznavour once said of Piaf, "She taught me that you must suffer to sing, but she also taught me that you must live to write." Aznavour's personal life was as colorful as his professional one. He was married 3 times, finally finding lasting love with Ola Thorsell in 1967. Olja, a Swedish-born former model, was his partner for over half a century until his death. She once said, "Charles doesn't just sing love songs, he lives them. Our life together has been a beautiful melody." One of the most controversial aspects of Aznavour's career was his outspoken advocacy for Armenian causes. His 1975 song Ils sont tombés, They Fell, which paid tribute to the victims of the Armenian genocide, was banned in Turkey and caused diplomatic tensions. Aznavour faced criticism for mixing politics with music and even received death threats. However, he remained steadfast, stating, "Silence in the face of injustice is complicity with the oppressor. As an artist, I have a responsibility to speak truth through my work." Aznavour's contributions to music and culture earned him numerous awards, including the prestigious Raoul Wallenberg Medal for his family's efforts to protect Jews and others persecuted by the Nazis during World War II. In 2008, he was granted Armenian citizenship and appointed as Armenia's ambassador to Switzerland and UNESCO. Upon receiving these honors, Aznavour said, "My fame is a tool. With it, I can shine a light on causes that matter, on people who need a voice." Charles Aznavour passed away on October 1st, 2018. At his home in Mouriez, France, at the age of 94. The cause of death was reported as cardiorespiratory arrest. His death was mourned around the world, with French President Emmanuel Macron calling him deeply French, viscerally attached to his Armenian roots, known throughout the world as the essential representative of the French song. One of Aznavour's most famous quotes encapsulates his philosophy on life and art. "I'm not trying to boast, but I have to be the luckiest man in the world. I do what I want because I want to, not because I have to." Number 3. Oerter. Born on September 19, 1936, in Astoria, Queens, New York City, wasn't just an Olympic athlete, he was a force of nature who rewrote the rules of what was possible in track and field. Oerter's journey to becoming a 4-time consecutive Olympic gold medalist in discus throw is a tale of sheer determination and unbreakable spirit. Oerter's life was nearly cut short before his Olympic dreams could even begin. At age 20, just months before his first Olympics, Oerter was in a near-fatal car accident. Doctors told him he'd never compete again. In a move that would define his career, Oerter not only recovered but went on to win his first gold in Melbourne in 1956. Oerter's Olympic triumphs were nothing short of legendary. He won gold medals in Melbourne 1956, Rome 1960, Tokyo 1964, and Mexico City 1968. Each victory came with a new Olympic record, a feat unmatched in the history of track and field. One of Oerter's most famous quotes encapsulates his philosophy: "I don't compete with other discus throwers. I compete with my own history." This mindset drove him to break his own Olympic record 4 times in 4 consecutive games. But success came at a price. Oerter battled chronic pain throughout his career, often competing while injured. In one shocking incident at the 1960 Rome Olympics, Oerter competed with a torn rib cartilage, his torso taped so tightly he could barely breathe. He still won gold. When asked about this, Oerter simply said, "These are the Olympics. You die before you quit." After retiring from athletics, Oerter faced new challenges. He battled high blood pressure for years and underwent a heart transplant in 2003. In a cruel twist of fate, the heart that had powered him to greatness ultimately failed him. He passed away on October 1st, 2007, at the age of 71, due to heart failure. Oerter's final years were devoted to his abstract expressionist art, a passion he discovered late in life. His pieces, often created using the discus as a tool, now fetch high prices at auctions, a testament to his enduring impact both on and off the field. He once said of his art, "I'm not trying to compete with Picasso. I'm competing with the Oerter who threw the discus." Number 2. Marjorie Weaver. Born on March 2nd, 1913, in Crossville, Tennessee, was more than just a pretty face in Hollywood's golden age. Known as the girl with the $1 million smile, Weaver's journey from small-town beauty queen to 20th Century Fox starlet is a classic Hollywood tale, but with twists that will surprise even the most devoted film buffs. Weaver's big break came with her role in Second Honeymoon, 1937, starring opposite Tyrone Power and Loretta Young. But it was her portrayal of Nurse Ryan in the Michael Shayne detective series that truly cemented her place in Hollywood history. What many don't know is that Weaver fought hard for this role, convincing studio executives that she could play more than just the stereotypical blonde bombshell. Her marriage to businessman Don Briggs in 1943 was a fairy tale romance that lasted until her death. Briggs, a successful naval architect and marine engineer, was her rock, supporting her transition from actress to businesswoman when she left the entertainment industry. Don once said Marjorie's talent wasn't just for the camera. She had a gift for making everyone around her feel special. But Weaver's life wasn't all glamour and success. She faced a devastating personal tragedy when her only child, Leigh, died in infancy. This heartbreak led to a period of depression that Weaver rarely spoke about publicly. In one of her few interviews on the subject, she said, "Sometimes the brightest smiles hide the deepest pain." One of the most controversial aspects of Weaver's career was her decision to leave Hollywood at the height of her fame. Rumors swirled that she had been blacklisted, but the truth was far more personal. Weaver later revealed, "I chose love over fame. It was the easiest and hardest decision I ever made." After leaving Hollywood, Weaver and her husband ran a successful gift shop in Golden, Colorado, proving that there was indeed life after Hollywood. This transition wasn't easy, but Weaver approached it with the same determination that had propelled her to stardom. She once said, "Life is a series of acts. I'm just moving on to my next role." Marjorie Weaver passed away on October 1st, 1994, at the age of 81, in Los Angeles, California. The cause of death was reported as complications from a stroke. Her husband, Don Briggs, was by her side until the end, their love story lasting over 5 decades. Number 1. Olive Borden. Born on July 14, 1906, in Richmond, Virginia, was known as the Joy Girl of silent films. Her life rivaled any Hollywood script for drama and tragedy. Borden's rise to stardom was meteoric, but her fall from grace was equally spectacular. Her big break came in 1925 when she signed with Fox Studios. Known for her striking dark hair and eyes, as well as her shapely figure, Borden quickly became one of the most photographed women in the world. At the height of her career, she was one of the highest-paid actresses in Hollywood, earning $1,500 a week in 1927, equivalent to over $23,000 in 2024. Borden's most famous films included Three Bad Men, 1926, directed by John Ford, The Joy Girl, 1927, and The Monkey Talks, 1927. Her acting ability, combined with her stunning looks, made her a favorite among directors and audiences alike. She once said of her rapid rise to fame, "It was like a fairy tale. I kept waiting for someone to pinch me and wake me up." But Borden's love life was as tumultuous as her career. Her engagement to director Theodore Spector was a whirlwind romance that captivated Hollywood. Spector's sudden death from blood poisoning left Borden devastated. In her diary, later made public, she wrote, "With Theodore, I lost not just a love, but a dream of what my life and career could have been." One of the most controversial aspects of Borden's career was her decision to leave Fox Studios over a salary dispute. This move, which she later described as the $4,800 mistake, effectively ended her A-list career. But there was more to the story than just money. Studio head Winfield Sheehan had allegedly made inappropriate advances, which Borden rebuffed. Her stance, brave for its time, effectively blacklisted her from major studios. Years later, she reflected, "I stood up for myself, but in those days that meant standing alone." Borden's career decline coincided with the transition from silent films to talkies. While she had a beautiful speaking voice, the roles she was offered were increasingly minor. We once lamented Hollywood has a short memory. Yesterday's star is today's extra. As her career faded, Borden struggled with alcoholism and poverty. She worked as a postal clerk and even scrubbed floors to make ends meet. In a heartbreaking turn of events, she spent her final years in the Sunshine Mission, a home for destitute women. Olive Borden passed away on October 1st, 1947, at the age of 41, from pneumonia and delirium tremens. Her death certificate listed her occupation as actress, a final testament to the dream she never abandoned. Her mother, who had been by her side throughout her tumultuous life, was with her at the end. Borden's story is a cautionary tale of Hollywood's fickle nature, but also a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. In her final interview, given just months before her death, she said, "I've been to the top of the world and the bottom of the barrel. Both places taught me something. Decades." And there you have it, folks. 4 extraordinary lives, 4 unforgettable stories, all ending on October 1st. From Charles Aznavour's musical legacy and political activism to Oerter's superhuman athletic feats. From Marjorie Weaver's choice of love over fame to Olive Borden's tragic fall from Hollywood royalty. These legends remind us of the complexities of fame, the power of perseverance, and the unpredictable nature of life itself. Their stories may have ended, but their legacies live on, inspiring us to dream big, love deeply, and face our challenges head-on. So the next time October 1st rolls around, take a moment to remember these incredible individuals who left an indelible mark on our world. Until next time, keep chasing your dreams and cherishing every moment, because as these legends showed us, you never know when your final curtain call, mirror.